Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to a stream. Happy Mondays. Happy the worst work day of the week, I guess, right? Gila, tebakan gue bener lagi, cuy. Wah, gila. Faris nih calon-calon jadi Mama Loren ya. Papa Faris Loren. Ya jelas lah. Kan udah ada timer nah. So if you haven't checked out, by the way, JRIS75 review is up on YouTube now. So if you want to check out my YouTube, it is up now. JRIS75. Expecting a baby soon, I guess. Wait. Are you saying that you are going to have a baby soon? Congratulations, mate. No, seriously? Seriously, are you expecting a baby? Like, genuinely? Wait. It's 9 months. It's 9 months. I just realized. My brain went too far. I did not read the 9 months, but thank you so much. Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub for 9 months. We have a baby. Welcome, everyone. Jokes ibu-ibu. Anda ibu-ibu. I genuinely thought for a second that you were actually gonna have a baby soon. That would have been cool. Anyways, it was supposed to be QK80 today, but the QK80 didn't arrive, so it will be tomorrow, QK80 stream and review. And today we will have another TKL. It is a very nice and popular TKL as well. It's called the SCOG Reboot by Percent Studios, which is a milestone since it is the first time in my life and on the stream that I will be building a keyboard from Percent Studios, because somehow, some way, I've never built a keyboard from Percent Studios. I've never built a Canoe Gen 2 or Gen 1 or Trio 60, Trio 75, Trio 65. I've never built those. I've never built the SCOG Reboot equally as well. So I've missed every single Percent Studios board except for this one. Finally, we have one. We have a nice looking TKL. So the SCOG Reboot is actually a TKL with Bluetooth module, and we have a Nokia battery today. So we're gonna use a Nokia battery to power the keyboard, very interestingly. And then we will also have a new Switch to review today. It's called the, what is it called? The KTT Hyacinth, which was recommended. A lot of people say it's good. It's a 5-pin linear from KTT, and usually KTT has pretty good linears from KTT. Long pole linear. Only like 5,000 per switch. 5,000 per switch harganya. Murah meriah. Baterai Nokia, what the heck? Yeah, beneran. No, I'm serious. We have a... Ta-da! We have a Nokia battery. A genuine Nokia battery that we are going to use today. So there you go. Power in... what is that? What is it? Energy to go power in a small packet. We have 2 batteries. Yeah. We're using two Nokia batteries to genuinely power up a SCOG Reboot. Yeah, hopefully it doesn't blow up. I'm not sure. I've never had a keyboard use a Nokia battery before, but hopefully it's good. I'm not sure. I've never attempted this. Interesting color. Yeah, it's a very interesting color. It's a blend of purple on the bottom, and then there's like a light grayish purple, and then there's a yellow stem. Fits well with the keyboard today, which is gray and yellow on the bottom. And yeah, these sound good. They sound good. It's like a KTT sound. And they don't open up like normal KTTs, so they open up like Cherry MX. Guys, do you ever experience opening your windows in your office or like in your room and then dust just comes in all the time? I am so tired of having dust come into this room. Like, I open up the windows every morning to get airflow into the room, or like a new, you know, a refreshing change of air, but it brings all the dust into my room, and now everything is dusty and I need to clean it so bad. Snappy sekali pasti double stitch enggak? Long spring doang. Long spring doang. It's always raining nowadays though. I don't know. Yeah, it is always raining, but for some reason, like I can tell the difference when I open a window and I don't open a window. When I open a window, my desk mat has dust in it. My laptop screen is dusty. My Audiant Evo 4 is very dusty as well. So I can legitimately see all the keyboards getting dusty. So starting from tomorrow, I will not open my windows anymore because I don't know why. It's really struggling. It's really struggling. And all the dust is coming here. Because I'm facing the road. Maybe if I was not facing the road, if I was facing like my pool, I think it will be fine. But I'm facing my road, and yeah, that's why maybe. It's dust from the road, I guess. I'm not sure. It's weird. Permisi, halo Babang Palzivar. You have a pool? Yeah, I have a 10-meter pool. A swimming pool, of course. Not a good thing too, though. Air circulation is important too. Maybe I'll open it like once a week. Or like, I don't know. I have like an exhaust as well, which might help, but seriously. Like if I open, like I don't want my keyboards to be dusty. Like if I do this on top of my on top of my screen, there you go. You can see the dust. This is on top of my monitor. And it's dusty. You can see it. Especially there's like a slot on the back of my chair, and I can see like a thick layer of dust in it. I'm gonna buy a air can. So I just finished a 50-minute workout session right before the stream. So I am half tired yet half energized for the stream as well. So it is fine. It has already been 15 days. 15 days straight, guys. It's been 15 days straight that I've done exercise every single day. Around 60% of it is workouts, like a lot of dumbbell work, and a lot of squats, and a lot of thigh work. So it's been 15 days straight. It's week 3 now. Yeah, it's very nice. It's very nice that you feel a change, honestly. If you work out a lot, you feel a change. We miss Lato Redeem. It's still broken. It's still right here. See? It's still broken. It's just Lato now. So the other half is gone. The other half is gone. Somehow, someway. Yo, Udon, what is up, dude? It has been so long. What is up, man? Hopefully you're doing good. Bro, buy a new one. I supposedly have another one that was colored blue, like cyan blue and pink, but I don't know where it went. What the fuck, kok bisa? It broke pas di stream gue lagi lato-lato gitu, patah waktu itu. Dude, Udon, it's been a while. Alright, let's get into the stream, shall we? Oh, by the way, Tenjin Scrollworks is releasing their Essentials Collection Desmat tomorrow. I expect Palzivar to buy one. Right. Soon we will see you as buff as Joran. Oh, yes, I will. I will be as buff as Joran. He's back from COVID, by the way. Diingatin. Iya dong. Jam 12. So yeah, Tenjin Scrollworks is coming out with this Desmat tomorrow, along with the other one, the Katana Desmat. It is a very, 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 very good looking desk mat, and it's reversible as well. It's coming out tomorrow with the collector's edition, with all the pins, cards, trading cards, and stuff. Or you can just buy the desk mat bundle. So yes, very nice. For a week straight, I've not took this off my table. By the way, the Emery 65, I have fallen back in love with it again, because I don't know, the built by Nim switches on this is so good. So good. Been busy lately. Good to be back at your stream. Dude, glad to have you back. It's been so long. It's been so long. It's long overdue. Alright. So, we have the Skog Reboot by Percent Studios. This is not a new board. I think this was released like, what, 2020? 2021, something like that. It's kind of interesting. So this is a TKL that implements a Bluetooth inside it. There's Bluetooth. It also has a knob. So usually if you see like TKL with knobs like Keychron, they force it on an F13, right? But this is very nice because the knob is actually right here, where you can see it right there. The knob is actually in a place where I would actually put a knob on a TKL. I think it's a great place to put a knob, and it's a small knob. It's very interesting, and very cool as well that we have a knob on a TKL. Very rare to see, but yeah. Let's check out the keyboard. So we have this very nice. Ooh, I have this nice gray and yellow Skog Reboot. Oh, and the wires coming out everywhere. The color is so good, by the way. It's like a very, very nice color. Yeah, the two-tone as well. I am 100% gonna put PBD Fans twist on this because it is gray and yellow. So both of them are the same, right? It's exactly the same color. It's perfect for this. I'm gonna shove it in today. Beautiful yellow underneath. We have a nice gray top on it, and we have the knob. We can see there's the knob right over here with a separate PCB. Actually, you can see it right over there. Separate PCB. We've got our daughter board. What else? I think there's supposed to be RGB here as well in the Percent logo. When you see it from the bottom. Yeah, it is Alu. It's Alu. Hello, Takikwok. So here is the side profile of the keyboard. Very nice. We can see this little grooves on the bottom of the keyboard. Very, very cool. Yeah, standard side profile. Nothing too fancy. On the top of the keyboard, we have the Percent logo on the right side, and we also have the center-mounted USB-C. There's no daughter board on this. But the beautiful part about this keyboard is the back. I really like the back of the keyboard. It's so fresh. Honestly, guys, do you think there should be more yellow keyboards? I feel like yellow keyboards is so underrated. Is that adjustable feet? You cannot pull it down. No, it looks like you can pull it down, right? But it's not. But you have to like take it apart from the top and stuff. It's a little bit annoying. I'll just leave it as this. But yeah, looks like it looks like you can do it up and down, right? I think you can shift it over here, but you can't like. It's a shame. I really would like it if you can adjust it like that. Should Envoy use foams? Watch Alex Oda's Envoy vid with no foam and sounds good. I think like I would say I would just like with all mode boards that I've tried, I would probably just use plate foam. Just plate foam and it should be good already. But yeah, the bottom is very cool. We have this nice Percent Studios logo. We have this nice grooved back. With the nice yellow finish. I think it's yellow. No foam for the win. Today we're gonna use foams, silicon in particular, because this board is kind of a little bit hollowy, so I do have to use the silicon they provide. Yeah, simple board, simple design, very cool indeed, and yeah, this is one of the best knobs I've tried, by the way. It's like so soft. Like I love knobs where where when you press down it's soft, rather than like the sharp feeling ones. So yeah. Yeah, and we have the battery slot as well. So this is a Bluetooth keyboard. We're gonna use a Nokia battery on this keyboard. Hopefully it works well. I've never tried using a Nokia battery on a keyboard, but yeah. No foam is a risky risk move with Percent Studios personal experience. Yeah, you have the what was it, Trio, right? You have the Trio, and the Trio is hollow, I assume. I assume it's hollow. This is a gasket mount keyboard, right? I think it is. I can see the gaskets. What's the price for this keyboard? Website is down. How much is this board? I think like, I don't think it's being sold. I don't think it's sold like individual. I don't think, oh yeah, the website is down actually. I'm not sure. Aftermarket price, I think it's about like $400, about $400 to $500, around that. Insanely hollow, I sold it. Oh, you sold it already? Oh my, that was quick. That was quick. Let's see what we're working with. So we have the knob as well, which is pretty cool. We have the nice knob. Around 400, yeah. Yeah, it is expensive. It is. Percent Studios is not cheap. So I have this nice little knob that we can just. How do we shove this? Shove it like. Oh. So yeah, it just shoves like that, and you have a knob. You have a knob on a TKL. It's pretty cute. Pretty interesting. Pretty cool. Pretty cool to have. I think Skog would be better than Trio. The Trio has too many flex cuts. Ah, flex cuts. The public enemy of keyboards and the Yo Keeps channel, right? I hate flex cuts. Everybody hates flex cuts. Why does it still exist? I have no idea. So this is the plate we're working with. It is a nice FR4 plate with the percent branding and stuff. Yeah, standard plate. Pretty good. We're gonna use this as well, the silicon plate foam that they provide you with. It's a nice yellow color. Very nice. Very nice. Have you bought any new keyboards recently, Udon? Have you bought anything? And this is the PCB we are working with today, and it has a nice little hole on the side here. Yeah, it's a pretty interesting PCB. This is where we put the Bluetooth module, I believe. We'll work it out later. I'm not sure about everything like that. Ray D, dude, how is up? What is up? I'm doing great. I have lost 2 kilograms, so I'm happy. There's a lot of RGB. No, honestly, there is a ton of RGB for a Bluetooth keyboard. So there's like LEDs right here, which is supposed to be for there's like an LED area right there. So there's LEDs, there's individual per key lighting. There's also LEDs on the back right here. There is so much RGB for a Bluetooth keyboard, and the battery is not big either, so it's not gonna be that great of us. It's not gonna be energy efficient, is it? It's a nice PCB, no flex cuts. Thank you. 1.6 millimeter PCB, and we're gonna use TX stabs for this. So, yeah, 7 new TX stabs, Sangan layouts, all good. We do have to solder it. So yeah, let's go. Let's build the keyboard. Congrats, bro. Lost 2 kg from sitting and streaming all day. No. For the last, what, 15 days? Yeah, last 15 days, I've been working out every single day for the last 15 days. So that includes me swimming. That includes me working out HIIT workouts or a lot of dumbbell work, and then running 5Ks. Yeah, so for 15 days straight, a lot of exercise has made me lose weight. And I've not necessarily like dieted the way I eat is still quite normal, you know. It's not a significant change, so it's good. I wish I could lose 2 kilograms from sitting and streaming all day. recently got a Brazen studio. Ooh, the Brazen. How do you say it? Brazen. Yeah, that is sick. I really like that. I really like that. It looks very good. Genuinely, like it looks fantastic. And it's quite chunky too. I like chunky keyboards, but yeah. Isn't it quite expensive as well? I feel like. GH60 case. Oh, it's a tray mount actually. It's the one that has a cork bottom, right? Or is that like a option? Did someone say Brasser Studio? No, Brazen or Brazen. You can check them out, guys. Brazen Studios. They're pretty cool. They make like that super cool stone case with a cork bottom. So cool. It's unique. I like unique keyboards. Unique keyboards are nice to see. They're rare, and then when you bring them to meetups, they're cool. It's not something that everybody has, right? So it's great. That's a good purchase, though. That's a good purchase. It should be good. Shall now post photos on the YoKeeps Discord. It has been a while, dude. It has been a while. By the way, so last week I complained on stream that I tried applying to a job and the job the website for the job application thing, which was a third-party website, was so crap. So I managed to actually finally do it, and I finally sent my application. And I had to do it through my phone, which is annoying. Somehow it does not work on my PC. And I will be scheduled for a interview very soon. So hopefully it does work out well. It is a place that I do want to work at. So wish me luck on that. Wish me luck. I can't stay streaming all the time. I will still stream, but I will prioritize work first, of course. Where do you work out at? Us at home or at gym? I work out at home. I couldn't be honestly, I couldn't be bothered. I couldn't be bothered to pay for gym memberships, man. Those things eat up so much money. Especially when you're like working out in like when you're working out in like a gym, there is a sense of you're being watched by people, and especially as someone who is like still technically a beginner and, you know, not that bulky and stuff, it kind of feels weird, and it kind of feels like, you know, there's that social pressure, I guess, right? There's that social pressure. So that's the thing I dislike about it. So I work out at home. And then, like, sometimes you do need a personal trainer, and I recommend you do get a personal trainer when you start off, you know, at gyms. Don't just go in and then just hammer yourself. You need the personal trainer. You need a personal trainer. And, you know, paying for a personal trainer, that's added cost, right? So I prefer... I've done personal trainer like about 10 times, and then I know what I need to do. I know what I can do and cannot do. So no more personal trainer for me. No more personal trainer. It's okay, Oz. It's only the first or second time pressure. I do want to work out at a gym once or twice, but because there's more like tools that you can work it with. There's more like weights that you can do. You don't have to buy weights. There's more like area for you to do a lot of things. But yeah, maybe I'll join one. Maybe I won't. Depends. Apply to work in Jakarta, Oz? Yeah, in Jakarta, of course. I am lazy to go out of Indo, honestly. Streaming at the office? I can't stream at the office. I don't want to eat my company's Wi-Fi. Is there any 65% keyboard alu case under 1 million? 1 juta rupiah? Nggak ada. There's no alu case that cheap. 1.4 is the cheapest. Which is Vortex Exceedo V65. Take a look on Discord Flex keyboard. Oh my. Dude, Udon, the blue. That's like a midnight teal, is it? Damn. Oh, and there's the Udon logo on the back as well. Dude, that looks sick. Mason 60. Dude, it looks so good. It looks so freaking good. It looks so freaking good. Use clickies in the office? No. Okay, so I'm actually... if I go and work at that office, which hopefully I will, what keyboard should I actually bring to the office? Realistically, what keyboard should I bring to the office? First of all, I'm not gonna use clickies. That is a absolute no-no. I'm gonna use linears, of course, but NCR 80 plus clickies. I sold the NCR. NCR is gone. NCR is not in my collection anymore. Are you into interior design too? No, I am actually very not into interior design. I'm more in the field of sports. So I graduated sports marketing, which is kind of rare. So yeah, I prefer. I cannot do interior design. The one who does design as well is the man who just subscribed for tier 1. FDLFRND. Thank you so much for the tier 1 for 10 months, dude. Thank you. Chelsea, the best club in the world. Graham Potter is the best manager, and Bowley is the best owner. Bowley is a good owner. Graham Potter is a trash manager, and Chelsea is still the best club in the world. He keeps up. What is up? Welcome. No. So, should I use a wireless keyboard at the office, or should I keep it wired? For those of you who are working, is it necessary to go wireless in a office environment, or should I just keep it wired? Because there is a few selections of keyboards that I could bring. Like, first of all, Zoom TKL I could bring to the office because it has Bluetooth. It's reasonable. I could bring... I won't bring a 60%. I will still need arrow keys, so... I could bring my Frog TKL, but it is quite a loud Frog TKL, so I don't think I'll bring it. 3D Keycap, hello, and thanks for the follow as well. What else can I bring? I could bring Babylon as well, but that is another loud keyboard. Mode 80? It's very big. I don't really want to carry the Mode 80 back and forth every day in the office. But Mode
Chelsea
80 seems
the best club
reasonable.
In the world. Graham Potter the best manager, and BOEHLY is
Mode
the best
65
owner.
because it has GMK Masterpiece. I won't bring because, just to be honest, guys, full katakana keycaps is sometimes very annoying. It's time to try HHKB Topra. Might as well, you know. Might as well. With today's wireless tech, it is still okay, I guess. Yeah, but you do need to make sure you charge it right. Dude, Udon, I'm still trying to get an HHKB. If I go to Japan, I will definitely buy an HHKB or a Topra. Bring the one not stealable. The one that's not stealable is this, the Emery 65. If someone tries to steal it, they probably couldn't carry it because it's a 3.5 kilograms, and then I could smack somebody with it. Bring solenoid. Dude, if I bring a solenoid board, I think I'll get kicked out first day. Next meetup, I am bringing my HHKB. Oh, you bought HHKB? Oh, right, you went to Japan. Right, I just remembered. Very nice flex. Newfie Air looks perfect. Dude, yeah, I do want to try a Newfie board. Like, I've never tried Newfie boards. I've tried one in a meetup, and it feels so weird. It feels so weird typing on a shallow keyword like that. It's like you want to press down more, but it's already like bottomed out. So it's like, I don't know. It's a bit you know. I have 2 HHKB. We'll try to join meetup. Yeah. Yes. Meetup might be in like about 3 weeks. Around that. Hopefully work from office can push us to try Topra. Dude, without even working from the office right now, or without even working, I already want to try Topra. It's not a matter of it's a matter of when do I get the Topra. It's not a matter of getting pushed into buying a Topra. I'm still on the fence of which keep to purchase. With it being my first, I'm pretty hesitant, not gonna lie, and wanting a nice ISO board is limiting too, I suppose. Just set your budget first. First of all, set your budget, set what you need, really, on, like, the things you really need, which is essential to you, like, if you needed arrow keys, if you need F-row, like, for work or something like that, or if you need a numpad, for example, those things you should consider first. It should narrow down a lot of more options, but I think if you are starting firsthand and you're at a reasonable price point of keyboards, I would say starting with something from Keychron is not a bad thing, because it's always a nice stepping stone to start from. That reminds me. Oh, wait, should I bring Meridian to work? But that's an Alice. I mean, I could make my coworkers go into keyboards if I bring an Alice keyboard, right? Yeah, Keychron's solid starter. Frog looks nice, I must say. Been tempted for K2 or K4, then tried to mod. I would say rather than going for K2 or K4, go for the Q series or the V series. Rather than going for the K series, because the K series are technically just like basic pre-built keyboards, but if you actually go for the V series, which is a little bit cheaper than the Q series, those keyboards are genuinely pretty good and pretty solid sounding as well. So and you don't really need to mod too much stuff, so it's better than going for like the K series. I feel like Keychron is a solid company, you know. I really appreciate Keychron. Their product line is really, really good, I would say. A really good product line. Recommended TKL. I'm thinking either QK80 or Frog TKL. I mean, QK80 looks reasonably very good. Tomorrow, I will be reviewing the QK80 tomorrow on stream, so do not miss that. Frog TKL is a safe purchase because it's genuinely very, very good, and you will probably most likely like it. I guess QK80 is just more fun, if you like more fun. If that really means anything. Yeah, I think it depends. It depends what you need, really. I haven't actually like paid attention too much on like QK80, you know? Like I've never like watched a full video of a QK80. I've seen it. I haven't seen any streams about it. I haven't seen any YouTube vids about it. I'm going in tomorrow completely blind on the QK80, so yeah. It's better like that, honestly. For reviewers, it's better like that rather than going in with all the information you already know, and then you end up being biased. Budget 2 to 4 million. Around that price. There's not a lot of TKLs at that price. I think there should be a TX keyboard coming soon. I'm not 100% sure on when it is coming, maybe March, but there is a TX TKL coming to Indo, and I already got the leak for it, and I already know what it is, but I'm not sure on the pricing, not sure on the date of when it arrives. Leak it us. I don't know like a lot of details, but that's what I can say. There is gonna be a TX TKL that's coming here. Oh yeah, Tiger 80 Lite, of course. Tiger 80 Lite, or if you want to go Alu case, then of course go the Tiger 80. That's a safe purchase. Those keyboards are great. Buy 4 Red Dragons, man. Red Dragon, I have not heard from Red Dragon in so long. They used to be on every single Amazon website, Amazon ad. Leak the image? I can't leak the image. I don't want to leak an image. I can leak the info, but That's about it. That's about it. I'm not gonna leak any more things. By the way, we also have a Echo SPR67 finally for a client to build, so I will be building that Echo SPR very soon. Real Force. One second. Send it to me, then you don't need to leak it. No. I don't even remember where the photo is. It's in a chat somewhere, I think, but no. I ain't leaking anything. The only thing I can leak, an extra leak for you guys. The one that's gonna bring the TX TKL here is the one that sells TX Switch here. So yeah, there you go. If you own a QK60 or 65, it's not that much difference. Yeah. Sorry, actually QK60 is kind of different with QK65, but QK75, QK65, and I think QK80 is not gonna be too different from each other. QK60 has that different acrylic keyboard sound to it a little bit. TXTKL seems good, but I think it's probably more than 4 million, but yeah, I think if you want, I mean, it's either Zoom TKL. Yeah, somebody asked about Zoom TKL AE shipping. I'm not sure. It should be March, I think. There was a slight delay in February because of the Chinese New Year, so I think March should Zoom TKL should arrive to your doorsteps. And I think there's gonna be extras of Zoom TKL if I'm not wrong. So if you want to wait, Zoom TKL should come next month. Or yeah, tomorrow's already the end of February. My goodness me, it's March already. What day stream QK80? Tomorrow. Besok jam sama 9.30. I was supposed to get it today, but it was not sent today, so. Monokey standard if you need a simple pre-build. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about Monokey standard, guys. It's been I reviewed the Monokey standard, but yeah, I would consider Monokey standard more of a pre-built keyboard rather than like a full-on custom keyboard. I don't really like calling it a custom keyboard. It's more of a pre-built, but it's a very good pre-built. Another month and still waiting for World War 3. Nah, there's not gonna be World War 3. Hey yo, am I super late? Nah, we're still doing switches. Don't worry. Who sell TX Switch? You can search on Tokopedia. But it's pretty cool, you know. Monokey standard. I did actually make a mistake on that Monokey standard stream. I was not actually allowed to open up the keyboard and see the internals of the keyboard, but I accidentally opened it because I was not told that I couldn't open it. So yeah. That's a little bit of a fun little story. What's the stabs? I haven't seen one. Oh, it's simple TX stabs. Honestly, TX stabs, just the nicest. You know, there's no like big reason for you to swap from TX stabs, honestly, unless you're using TX 1.2. But if you're using like a TX 1.6 on a 1.6 PCB, it's essentially perfect. You're not gonna get anything wrong. Just the best. Just so consistent. The 1.2 is not consistent though. That is what I can quote. Why you could not open it? I was not allowed to open it because the internals were still NDA. There's still no. I was not allowed to actually open it. What's the best for 1.2 then? The best for 1.2 is a 1.6 TX plus a stabilizer pad or shims. That's the best. That's legitimately the best for 1.2. TX 1.6. Or you could do like a Durock Duroc on a 1.2 with a stab shim or pad should work. The list of stabs that you should avoid buying is number 1, WS stabs. Those are horrid, very not good. Echo stabs also very, very atrociously disgusting and ticking all the time. Other than that, C3 as well. I don't think C3 is it's not great. I'll just have you do mine for the JR75. Yeah. I can just do the stabs and then I'll send it to you if you want. It's easy. Or you could build it at my house. You forgot the goat. Dude, the goat stabs. I don't even consider the goat stabs existing anymore. It doesn't exist. Goat stabs should not exist and will never exist. It is not goat at all. I saw some goat stabs being sold on what is it, Mecha Store, and I was like, man, I forgot the glorious stabs existed, and they are absolutely horrible. The absolute goat. They set themselves up with that name, Lolsters, like a fun build bar. Yeah, why not? In front of our friends. So they get into keyboards as well. That is what we need to do. We need to make them attached, interested. Yeah, but they honestly set themselves up with that name. As soon as they called themselves Goat Stabs, and then the first review of Goat Stabs was horrible. Yeah, everybody was onto it. Everyone was onto it. I don't know what lube they use on goat stabs, man. It's just like, I don't know, goat milk or something. It was so sticky. So bad. So inconsistent. And it doesn't sound nice equally as well. So. Yes. Don't call your stabs goat unless it is genuinely that good. That is the lesson learned. That is the lesson learned. Honestly, the GMMK Pro is not a bad product, by the way. Even if it's good, don't use goat, please. Yeah, well, it's nothing that they can do. They've probably trademarked goat stabs already. They're probably kicking themselves for actually using that. Alright, let's test the stabilizer. Goat there stands for go outside and throw away. Fair enough. Oscar, I already placed a lot of BDZ on my Duroc, but it still ticks randomly. Have you tried what do you call it? Wire balancing it? Because Duroc sometimes has issues with the wire balancing, and sometimes they're not straight. And for Duroc, usually I still do holy mod on it to make sure that it doesn't tick, because Duroc has a lot of space for the wire to move around. That's why I still holy mod it, just to make sure that it doesn't move that much. But you can try wire balancing it. I do recommend that for Duroc. That's why people swap Duroc wires with cherry wires, because cherry wires is very good. How do you check wire balance? Put it on your table. Put it on your table. Make sure that table's flat, or you can use your flat phone, and just put it on put it on there, and then you can try holding one area and then just tapping the other end. If there's like a little bit of tick 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 tick, then it is a little bit not balanced. Or you can try and do that, and then if it's like wobbling around, then it's not balanced equally as well. So yeah, that's how you really check it. There is like guides on YouTube probably on how to wire balance your stabilizers. Phone is probably best bet. Yeah, your phone is flat, right? Most of the time. Unless you have like a Z flip or something, or is fold. Good enter key. Good shift key. Wait, there's TX from Taobao? I just knew. I've never bought from Taobao or like what do you call it? AliExpress. Never done that before, so I'm not sure. They take ages to arrive though. They take like what, 40 days for... It's like a mini pre-order at that point. It takes a month. Yep, very good. I think it's just the backspace. Yeah, just the right side of the backspace. And sometimes the translations on Taobao is so funny for keyboard products. But I've never ordered. If not ordered the Geon stainless steel stab pad. Stainless steel stab pad. I've never heard of that one before, actually. Is it good? It's just the stab pad, is it? Interesting. I've ordered from Geon store once, but that was a group buy. It's been a while. It's actually been a while since I've purchased anything online from outer space, overseas. What am I supposed to order from outer space? Yeah, overseas I haven't ordered anything in a while. So I'm kind of lazy. Outer space. True, that is like a direct Google Translate. Yeah, dude, it's legitimately a direct Google translation without like any background checks on it. So it's just legitimately like paper to paper translation. Astronaut ice cream. Oh, I really want ice cream. This weekend, you guys have ever tried those fluffy pancakes, the Japanese fluffy pancakes? Anyone's tried that? They are so good, and like they're so good, and they have the, what do you call it, the ice cream on it as well, right? So delicious. I love that so much. Fluffy Japanese pancakes. By the way, what did you get for cheat day? Did McD happen? I didn't get anything for the cheat day. I think it was steak, but steak is not really cheat day, is it? It's not necessarily cheating. You tried Japanese honey bread, the big cube shaped ones? Yes, that is good. There was so there used to be a Ropan. It's Ropan in near me, Chitos. They have the matcha honey bread. Oh my. Now it's gone, but that was so good. I miss that. I want it again. It's been a while. I don't know if they still exist anymore since the pandemic. It's too funny. It reminds me of when white people get terrible kanji tattoos on their bodies because they think it looks good, but the meaning they think it has no translation at all. That happens often, right? I feel like that happens often. Is this supposed to friction fit or something? I think it's supposed to friction fit. It's not really fitting, are you? Huh. Ow. How does this work? Do I shove it in from the top first? Interesting silicone foam. Whatever. And dining juga ada but udah lama. Oh, and dining's so good. Damn it, I want Japanese food or dessert now. My dinner today was legitimately just papaya and two small bananas. That was my dinner tonight. And now I'm craving for something. My girlfriend told me about someone she knew in uni who had whatever that is, and they thought it meant free, like being free or freedom, but it legit made no cost. No cost. This tattoo has no cost. Maybe I should shove a switch. I can add another small banana. Oh, okay, there. Oh no, you gotta eat more. No. It is my decision. I felt like yesterday I ate a lot already. I ate like so much yesterday because it was a Sunday, right? And then I had a small birthday party to attend as well. So that makes it my cheat day technically. So today I must. Dude, the silicone plate foam is so annoying. It doesn't want to go in. It's so thick. Oh, my friend's calling me to play Overwatch. I'm in the middle of stream. Do you have any recommendations for Monoke material substitute? Something like Monoke material? Sound like looks wise? It's just so expensive, yeah. What is Monoke material's color anyways? Kind of forgot. Monoke material. You play Overwatch? What's the rank? DPS last season was Diamond 5, May. Plat 1 for tank, Plat 3 for support. Oh, Monoke material is more of a gray. It looks more like what's it called? GMK. What color looks like that? Was it the Oblotsky one? There is PBT fans, the new one. There's like an in-stock PBT fans right now that has that a similar colorway to Monoke material. Similar, but not necessarily the same. It's a bit darker, I believe, but it has the elements of it, so you can try. You can try and search for that. It's on PBT fans. Forgot the name. Any custom cable recommendation? If you want to go custom cables, you need to go to Dispatch Cables, !Dispatch, for 5% off your order. They make awesome LEMO connector cables, genuine LEMO connectors. And yeah, they're genuinely like so good in terms of like the quality. It is run by our mod here, Joran. It's a very nice product. Are those banana splits? No, these are called KTT Hyacinth switches. So these are relatively brand new. I don't think they're pretty old. I think they're quite new. And these are linear long pole switches, relatively affordable too. So it's not an expensive switch. And yeah, these feel nice. These feel really nice. And KTT, really good. Got super carried last season, 5-stack. No, I did not. I got Diamond 5 May by myself. I played solo queue Diamond 5 May. I need Lato Lato. Where is my Lato Lato? It's still broken. It's still just Lato. There's no more Lato Lato. It's broken. Do Dispatch? Yeah. Dispatch ships cables internationally, of course. They're from Canada. Yes, that was the one I was actually talking about. For the one that looks like what do you call it? Monokai material. Retro Dark Lights. That was it. That was it. Thank you for that. Yes, I have seen it. It looks good. May is a great character, by the way. Is a fantastic character. Those who cannot play May should be ashamed of yourselves. You're missing out on an amazing hero. Amazing. PBD fans, I'm not sure they do round 2, but they sometimes do in-stock drops. Sometimes they do that. I think Piga's gonna get around 2. Usually they have like a ton of in stock of the product most of the time. Because it's their own manufactured product, right? So it's from their own company, so they can stock up a lot of them. And usually they do. They usually stock up a lot. So I think for PBD fans, relatively, it's quite fine. And aftermarket prices don't go crazy for PBD fans, so should be alright. Neon and Klein didn't restock. I'm not sure if Klein Blue will restock. Not sure either if Neon will restock. I think most likely Neon will restock, but I'm not sure if Klein Blue restocks. They should make a green set. I would like to see KBD fans come out with a green set. Something green. I don't think it's been done before. Where do I get a nice white on black set, man? Especially with root. Most white on black sets is gonna be Japanese root. There's not gonna be like Russian roots or something like that. It's gonna be Japanese roots most of the time, which is kind of boring because legitimately everything is Japanese roots for white on black or black on white. Don't know why people like it so much. Huh. White on black. PBD fans does not have the root on it. The Neon has the roots, but the white on black does not. Only aftermarket that are crazy are Piga. Yeah, Piga is because it's rare. Red sets are rare, and it's hard to find like keycap sets that are red. So that's why the aftermarket prices of Piga is going crazy. And yeah, it's not often we find a good. It's not often we find good red keycap sets, so that's why people were like so hyped on Piga and getting Piga. At this point, I'm gonna blind order GMK Wob clones. I don't consider GMK white on black keycaps clones, so yeah, it's fine. But usually those are the crappy ones. Those are crappy feeling ones. Yeah, most of it is gonna be Japanese root for some reason. It is the Emery 65. Emery 65 is a clacky 65%. Babylon, I can't highly recommend Babylon anymore. Sorry, Babylon is highly recommended, very recommended, and it's super clacky as well. So you could get that. It's in stock. I think it's still in stock. Babylon is good. It's like one of the most clackiest keyboards that I actually have, and it's so freaking amazing to type on. So fun, so fresh to type on. Plus, it has a unique mounting style, which I don't think any other keyboard has, which is, again, unique. I like unique keyboards. Having unique keyboards, you know, it's great. You can show it off to friends and you're like, oh, this keyboard's different from yours, you know? It's not a generic gasket mount that has all the foams and stuff, you know? Mine's a trampoline mount. These Hyacinth switches are nice, actually. They sound nice, and they're long pole, and they have a nice sound to it. They're not dead sounding. That's pretty cool. All right. I think everything's fitted in properly, except for the top ones that I need to push in. Relatively cool. Honestly, I like this, that it has a hole right here. It's pretty interesting. Right, we have to solder the keyboard, so let's solder the keyboard up. Let me prep for it. Long pull for spacebar though, feels bad, man. It's fine, honestly. It's fine. I think nowadays it's fine. If you have like a super warped keycap, spacebar keycap, then yes. That is where you will feel most of the where it wobbles a lot and, you know, it doesn't sound good. But as long as you have like a good keycap set on it, it should be fine. Should be fine. I tried Black Lotus switch. It is a nice switch. Yeah. See, Black Lotus is nice, and I recommend you guys good things. I don't recommend bad things, but yeah, Black Lotus is very nice. Very good switch. Gateron Oil Kings, also very good switch as well. Lots of good switches nowadays, honestly. It is so hard to do a rankings list, because every time a new switch comes out, most of the time it beats it goes into top 5 pretty easily. So it's like, I want to recommend it, and then it goes top 5, and then the other month or so it will go out of the top 5 because there's a new top 5. It's so difficult. So difficult. The quality of switches we're getting is incredible. The level of smoothness, the level of sound, the springs are getting better. Stock form of the switches are getting better. They sound nicer as well nowadays. So it's honestly very cool. It's very cool. Where did the TX stab stoppers go? My Final Key V65 is clacky. that can be clacky as well. Honestly, if you don't use a lot of foams, if the keyboard does not require a lot of foams, then most of the time it will be clacky. It's very difficult to get a deep sounding board without foams in it. So as long as that keyboard doesn't really have too much foam inside, it should be relatively clacky. Oops. Alright. Start soldering. Again, if you're soldering, I do recommend you solder one end of it and then you push down on the switch from the top and then push it again to make sure that it fully sits firmly on the PCB. We'll make it manual focus. Yep, don't use the foams. Yeah, if you don't use foams, you're safe. You'll get a clacky board most of the time. Especially if you have like a metal plate, that is almost a guarantee. I think I'll order the new PBD set. Which one? The one from QBD Fans? I need to put J-Wick Splash Brothers in my top 5 because it's legitimately such a good Switch. I need to put that in. I haven't managed to put it in. Retro Dark Light. Yeah, go for it. It's a nice set. If I liked darker colors, I would have gone for it, but I'm not a big fan of dark sets. Cuz I like lighter sets, lighter colors. PvP Defense VR, I've not seen that one actually. I think I'll be needing a black board for it. It's easy. Black boards are so easy to get. Black keyboards are always available. I don't think there's a keyboard that comes out without a black color. Black is just very, very easy to find. That's why I dislike having black keyboards. That is why I dislike having black or darker colored keycap sets, because it kind of gets boring because it's so widely available that I dislike using it. So I tend to go for more lighter colored sets, like for example with a white alphas on it, or like a little bit more colorful ones like blue, green. If I could get red, I would get red. I like a little bit more color on my boards rather than being monochrome, grays. I don't think I have a single gray keyboard. I'm not a big fan of gray keyboards. Yeah, actually I don't have a single gray keyboard. I would like to get yellow though. Yellow is nice. I think yellow is slightly underrated in terms of keyboards. But it's hard to get a keycap set that fits with yellow. That is the issue. So yes. What color board will you guys probably get most of the time? Like, what's your safest color option? Mine's is always navy. Navy's just it's just there, you know. It's just there. It's safe. Fits with white. Fits with blue. Fits with black too. It's just really safe. Navy as well, yeah. Red with white on black caps looks good as well. Red with white on black caps, it does look good, yes. Red and black goes really well together. Especially if you have like a slightly darker red to it. Red and white also goes well. Not a lot of people do that. Black probably. I think white is a safe color too, but sometimes it's hard. That's what I'm looking for. You can try finding CRP. I think there is some like I don't know if there's like a white on black CRP. I don't think there is. But yeah, it's hard to get Russian roots and stuff. Does E-White really chip easy? No, I don't think it does. I mean, it depends on how you chip the keyboard. Yeah, CRP's all bright. It's difficult. It's difficult. Honestly, I've never seen a black set with Russian roots. I don't think it exists. Will you get DCX Skidata? That is a interesting keycap set. Skidata is honestly not bad. I like Skidata, and it's I would go for Hyperfuse more than Skidata, I think. I like Hyperfuse a little bit more. Have you tried XMI? Yes, I have. XMI is good for its price point. You don't have to pay the price point of CRP and you already got a good quality keycap set. DCX makes a lot of good colors, so if you want like a good keycap set with lots of old GMK colors and some new GMK colors, DCX is fantastic. And they sound better than GMK. They sound relatively very nice, very good for switches as well. If you have like good sounding switches, DCX is like great. Sudah mau selesai kah soldernya? Belum. Baru row kedua. Gimana Del tune army-nya, tune army? Orange on black. Dude, yeah, orange on black is a banger. Banger. But yeah, if you use like Skidata on a black keyboard, then yeah. DCX buy one get one. I kind of regret not joining it actually. Now it's MT3 buy one get one, but MT3 is not that great honestly. But the DCX one is great. I am Toon Army for life. Adopted Geordie. Sadly, they lost, and Man United won a trophy finally. Should have gone for DCX Jasmine and gone for what? DCX Dusk, maybe? Or Hyperfuse. Really wanted that DCX Jasmine set. It was really, really nice. Green sets are very, very, very hard to find. Good ones as well. Looks wise, yep, DCX better than MT3. Yeah, of course. Plus, MT3 is not that comfortable to type on, honestly, unless you're using a very flat keyboard or you're using tactiles. MT3 with linears, same like SA with linears, they don't feel nice together, in my opinion. They feel kind of weird typing on a very tall keycap and using a linear on it. It feels very, 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 very weird. It's like stepping on the mountain and then the mountain just sinks under you, so yeah. I hope DCX fixes their left shift legend. I've seen vids where the T is kind of separated. Oh, that's kind of common with a lot of keycap sets. I think, I'm not sure on who their manufacturer is, but I see it on a lot of keycap sets, budget keycap sets in particular. GMK has the pretty much the almost most consistent what do you call it, typeface, legends. They're very consistent on that. That is why I would pay for GMKs, and their color accuracy and what do you call it? Color brightness is really good compared to a lot of PBD sets, which is mostly duller and a little bit more slightly washed color. So yeah, that is the reason I don't really like PBT sets too much, because they don't look as nice as ABS keycaps, which are a lot more color accurate. Especially if you have like thicker PBTs, the thicker the PBT goes, sometimes the more washed the color goes. I hope DCX... Oh wait, I read that. I got GMK dots and have no problems with legends at all. There is not even legends on GMK dots. If you didn't know what GMK dots started from, it started from an April Fool's joke, and then turns out a lot of people actually like GMK dots, and then it became an R1 GMK dots, and then people wanted more of it, so there's an R2 with a white base on it. GMK dots is really nice. It's a really nice set that I would like to have one day, but probably not in the close future. There's a lot of people selling GMK dots. It's a nice set. The navy one is nice. The white one is also nice. Maybe some people cannot use, you know, non-legend keycaps. Fair enough. It's very difficult to try and press this down. I'm dealing my Dolus with GMK dots at work. How do you like the Dolus, by the way? Dolus is one of the keyboards that I'm still like internally processing on, like, was that a good keyboard or not? Because first of all, Dolus has a lot of the QC issues, and a lot of people were complaining about the pink color in particular. But yeah, I mean, typing on the Dolus was nice, but was it amazing? It didn't really catch my heart. Still a good looking board though. Not amazing. Yeah, I mean, like, it looks great, right? I would say Dolus is more of... I think Dolus is more of a prize board rather than really a very amazing typing keyboard. I didn't pay GB price. Oh, nice. Paid lower for it, then it's good. A lot of people sold their Doluses as well. It's not like it's rare. So. Since a lot of people joined it, a lot of people sold it. Prices go down. Because when I built the Dolus, I was like expecting a amazing, you know, like an amazing feeling keyboard and stuff, but I was like, yeah. Bang Jerry 75 or Hex 4B? Visually bagusan Jeris jauh secara visual ya. Secara typing feel gue sendiri lebih suka Hex. Secara suara gue lebih suka Jeris. Tapi kayaknya cakepan Jairis sih. But I just got that recently, so I know exactly what to expect. Yeah. Now enjoy your keyboards. Enjoy the keyboards that you own. That is the main thing. I see a lot of people buy keyboards and then not enjoy it and then instantly sell it. Honestly, try it out for a couple of weeks first and give it some time. Give it some time. Maybe you'll like the board eventually. Give it some time like love. Yes, of course. Something that I'm still trying to find till this day. R.I.P. Love for Graham Potter, you mean? If he stays, then I'm forced to. I have to endorse my manager, you know. If he stays. My advice would be go for the look first. Honestly, if you like the look, it's more likely that you will keep the keyboard, right? Right? You can't tweak the look of a keyboard. Well, you can with keycaps, but... Dude, I don't know about Graham Potter being a manager for Chelsea. It's like... I had hope. I had hope for Graham Potter. I thought he would be good. We had a good run of form before the World Cup, right? And on like October and stuff. It was good. And then suddenly everything collapsed. I don't understand. I had been not rotating my keyboard for like a month using F2 copium to anything. Hey, at least you have F2. F2 is great. F2 is great. I don't even know what I daily. I change almost every day. Even in certain situations where I feel like I could type faster or I need to type faster, I just bring out my Tofu 60. We were superior against Milan. Exactly, we were superior against Milan. We had a good run of form. We had good run of results. Unbeaten in how many games? I forgot. 10 games or something like that. And then suddenly, kaboom, we collapse. Capitulation at its finest. Shocking performances after shocking performances. New players, new manager, uphill battle for Chelsea and lots of pressure on everyone in that club. Yeah, there is a lot of pressure, especially with how much money is involved with the purchases of players. I believe next season we will be good. Like I'm pretty sure next season we will be good because of the players that we have, and then everything gels together slowly. Like we have Nkunku coming in, we have Malo Gusto coming in. There's a lot of good selection of players. Kante's gonna come back as well, I think. Yeah, but I'm not sure on how Potter will do. Way too many. Yeah, there's way too many players. New owners as well. New system and stuff. Yeah. Wasn't even that good at the beginning with Potter. Lucky wins against Palace and Villa. The only good games were Wolves and Milan. True, fair enough. But we were still unbeaten, and we could still score goals. I want Tuchel back as well. Tuchel is really good. There's so many surprising drops in performances, like Mason Mount, for example, is not playing to his standards. Cloudline Extra already gone? Was it supposed to be like right just now? Cloudline is a very nice keyboard. Looks very handsome. Boli shot his foot on the foot when he sacked Tuchel. Yeah, I don't like that he sacked Tuchel that quickly, especially especially after he bought Aubameyang, and then he instantly just sacks him. I feel like that's a wrong move that he did, sacking that early. 3 top best Chelsea manager. Do you consider Roberto Di Matteo? I think Chelsea just needs to invest in a long-term manager. I can see Graham Potter becoming a long-term manager. I could see that. I think that's what they were going for originally when they signed him. I see him more as a long-term coach rather than a instant needs to win titles coach, you know. So I think it will be fine if we stick to him, but there is a lot of pressure, and we need to perform. We're getting relegated at this point. So I think wholeheartedly, as much as I despise the performances, I think we need to keep Graham Potter at the time being. Just let him cook. Mo, Tuchel, and probably Conte. Or I think Conte was nice, but very short tenure. Son, hello. What is up? Mourinho definitely #1 best ever. Definitely. I would like to see him back, honestly. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind having Mourinho for a 3rd time. I would be crazy, but I would be okay with it. It would be reasonable. He's doing a good job at Roma as well. They're #3 now. Mourinho last dance, yeah, why not? Yeah, he's doing great at Roma. They're what, #3 now. They're into the, what are they, Conference League? Sorry, they're Europa League now, right? I think he should be fine. I think we're unlucky with injuries as well, like Kante, James, Chilwell again, Broha now. So many injured players. The first and last time I tried to solder my hand, I burned my hand. That happens when soldering. I do that often as well. It is the pain that teaches you the lesson. That is what I always say to myself. Do you like boards with foams? Not really. I don't mind having one, but I'm not a big, it's not like, oh my god, I need that keyboard with foams. Or like, when I hear the keyboard that sounds great with foams, I'm not like I'm not too into it. I prefer clacks. Why? Why? Ah. Fine. Mau beli os besok. Udah beli aja, nggak usah change dasmat. I like foam, but I feel like it reduces flex a bit. I would be glad if flex is gone, honestly. I'm someone who doesn't really like flex too much, so I prefer having a stiffer keyboard most of the time, like top mount. That is why I really like top mount keyboards. Firm gasket mounts I really like as well. Is your lato fixed already? No. I need to buy a new one. I can't fix it. I like boards. I honestly can really appreciate keyboards that works well with both foams and no foams. Like there are a certain amount of keyboards that can do that, but there's not a lot of them. So if a board can function well with foams and without foams, that is the best. Preference is preference, eh? Yeah, my hand gets fatigued easily, so that's why I yeah, makes sense. My hand gets fatigued easily when I type on a flexi keyboard, actually. So yeah, it's cool. Everybody has their own preferences. Everybody has their own what do you call it, like reactions to different mounting styles and everything. It's pretty cool, honestly. That's why I like this hobby. It's very customizable to what you want, very customizable to your preferences. It's fun, you know. It's not like you're forced to use something. If I order caps from AliExpress, I pay pajak after it arrives. I've never ordered from AliExpress, but I assume yes. I assume you will pay pajak, or like when it arrives at your doorstep. Or maybe sometimes it is included in the price point already. I'm not sure. It has a lot of variation, and the options are unlimited unless you're like membrane. Membrane keyboards are not valid. Membrane keyboards are not valid. It feels so like coming back from custom keyboards and like after building like almost like 500 boards at this point, maybe I don't know, but it feels so weird typing on a membrane keyboard. It feels so mushy. After trying custom typing on membrane is like pressing down on an Fair enough. Fair representation. Fair representation. Yeah, it does feel weird. You don't feel superior anymore when you type on membranes. Depends on the thickness. Oh, solder fumes are everywhere. Don't like it. Everything reminds me of her. Even in custom keyboards, right? I hate the solder fumes. They're messing with my lungs, man. Even though I'm not like directly inhaling them, but I can still feel it. I can still feel it in my throat. It's not nice. It blocks my nose a little bit. Because my nose is sensitive. There's a keep calm writing right down there. Why? Why is there a keep calm writing? Is it so when we solder we need to keep calm? Is that why? I mean, if you had it coming, this is a hobby where we use loop to make oh wow. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. It is. It is a. This hobby is weird. Sometimes I try and explain people about this hobby, and it's so difficult to explain to people, especially first timers coming into this hobby. It's so difficult. And it's so mind-blowing for people to, when they hear it first time, they're like, what? You build custom keyboards? And you pay $500 for keyboards? Why would you do that? What is the difference between that? What is the difference between this? It's so complicated and it's so convoluted as well. It's sometimes a struggle. Especially when you try and explain it to your older family members, you know? It's like trying to explain to a rock. It's very difficult. I remember the first time I made this like my true one and only hobby and started streaming, I was like, yeah, so I do this. And then people are like, huh? What? What's the best way to explain having more than 2 keyboards? The best way to explain having more than 2 keyboards is to make sure that those 2 keyboards have a different feel to it. Honestly. I am addicted. No, I think the best way to explain the need for 2 keyboards is that one you need it for, if you are working, one you need it for office, one you need for home. Or you could say that I need this keyboard for, let's say, editing, video editing, and this keyboard is for, let's say, working, regular work and stuff. You could do that. It's very hard to explain though, but when I first explained to my parents that I want to start streaming keyboards and I want to build another keyboard, they're like, "What? Why would you need why would you need another keyboard? You already have one already, and what's the need for a second keyboard or a third keyboard?" And I was like, it's hard to explain, but I just want. It's a hobby. To be fair, this is an insane hobby. It's so difficult to explain it from where. It's hard to start with keyboards. It's hard to start explaining about keyboards, right? You go, like, first of all, the things you would probably say is, oh yeah, custom mechanical keyboards, you know, they feel better than your membrane keyboards or your keyboards in the office. I think most of us will say that, right? To start with somebody, and then when you go into like the deeper details, like the keyboard case is made out of aluminum, and then it's heavier, it sounds better, and then it makes you type faster, and then it makes you more comfortable in typing and stuff. And then people start to not believe you because they're like, why would I need a keyboard that is made out of aluminum case, and then it's heavier, and then when I'm okay with my own keyboard for the offices? And like, yeah, that is the part where it gets difficult to explain. Well, sometimes you don't have the keyboard on you to let them try. That is the issue. When you W2 corner Casey, I don't think I needed any explain. You don't have to explain about that. You just give up. Can't even justify why I have 365%. Everyone's like, they're all the same. Yeah, fair enough. I do experience that as well. That is why I try and put a little bit of variety in my keyboards, because it's not, if not, they would go like, that's the same exact keyboard. What's so different about it? So yeah, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. I just compared to, yeah, shoes is a great example. Shoes is a great example of something you can compare it to, but it is also difficult because shoes at the same time is technically more usable than keyboards, right? Because you wear shoes to go out and it's a reasonable thing. Like you need a lot of shoes maybe because, first of all, different styles, different situations that you need to go to. Formal shoes, you can't go like, hey, this is my formal keyboard. This is my formal keyboard. Take it or leave it. I love looking at an addict next to my friends, even though I'm a beginner. I can just say random shit like, ah, so looped NK creams and you put the stabilizers, bro. Sometimes it is difficult for me to explain to especially newcomers, and it is my bad, and I should improve myself on that. But sometimes I get frustrated and explaining to a lot of like legitimately newcomers, because it's very difficult and it takes a long process for this, to genuinely like understand everything. It's a long process. So, yeah. I mean, you technically could, a formal keyboard. Like, yeah, you would pay a lot of money for clothes. You would pay a lot of money for shoes. It would be the same thing as keyboards as well, right? Where you could use just a $1 sandal and you'd be fine walking on Earth, but you want the good stuff. You want the good-looking keyboards. You want the good-looking shoes. You want the branded shoes. So it's like, it is. I think shoes is the easiest way you can compare them to, especially like hypebeast stuff and those kinds of things. So yeah. Designer keyboard. It's like a car collecting but cheaper. I think explaining it, shoes is much easier than going car collecting. Watch collecting. So this is a Bluetooth keyboard, so we need to mount the Bluetooth in some capacity. I do have 3 keyboards now, and I'm still wanting more. I have 30 keyboards. I'm not flexing, but I have 30 keyboards, and imagine being on my shoes, and then you explaining that you have 30 keyboards to somebody. 29 after I come over. No. You're not stealing anything. 30, it's a lot, bro. 30 is a lot, man. I can't store my keyboards anymore, guys. I can't. It's so filled up now. It's so filled up. Like there's barely any more space in my place. Oscar's garage sale when? It should be on Wednesday, but I think I might back it a little bit. Move it backwards a little bit. Let's open the keyboard first, I think. I heard he has the most collection in Indo. No, I don't. No. There's plenty of other people that have more keyboards than me. I'm pretty certain of that. I don't believe I'm the one with the most keyboard collection. Do a giveaway. The thing about keyboard giveaways is that most of the keyboards are from companies, so I feel bad. Build a recess into your floor with transparent acrylic so you can walk over the collection. That would be cool. I would not be against that. Nokia is still alive? I don't know. It's just a battery pack that my client gave me with this, so. Speaking of keyboards, could you rate this build or tell me recommendations? Vortex series, Cedo V65, JWIC Blacks, Onion for spacebar, Loop TX clip-in, switch pads, polyfill for bottom case, possibly force break mod, and soya milk keycap slot. Does it really need the force break mod and the polyfill? I don't think it needs the polyfill. I think it's a little bit of overkill. The rest is fine, but I think the polyfill is a bit overkill. That's the priciest keyboard. I think my most expensive keyboard is either this one, Emery 65, or the Mode 80. I think it's either those two keyboards that are my most expensive configuration-wise, like with all the keycaps and stuff on it. Actually, my two most expensive builds don't even have a GMK on it. Oh, interesting. Oh, so there's a mid piece on this keyboard. Okay, the bottom is flat. It's just slab. Interesting. Okay, so how do we mount this battery area? Goes like that, or is it the other way? Goes like, oh no, it goes like that. Hope stream's been going good. Yeah, it's been going good. We're trying to shove in a Nokia battery into a keyboard. My Mode 80, I think estimate-wise, with all the configurations, parts, and stuff, I think it is about $750, around that. Yeah, I might need to... dehumidifier is fair shout, actually. Fair shout. Might get that. Because my boards are getting patina quickly, you know? How do I open this package? Nokia battery, guys. Nokia battery. Can you stop having patina? Most likely it will patina anyways. Like most brass keyboards and stuff. It will patina. So it's not like... I think it will eventually patina. Regardless. But on how long it takes for it to patina, it depends on your humidity. I now lube quite quickly, which I am actually quite happy about. And quickly as in efficient. These circly thingies are the feet of the keyboard. They are the feet on the keyboard. So this area thing, you can adjust this from being here to here by opening this area. Patina is oxidation. Yes, it is. So when you have brass bottom keyboards or brass materials on your keyboard, or copper sometimes as well, your materials will oxidize and resulting into a, you know, not, they look kind of dirty eventually. That is what patina is. Okay, let's put that aside. Let's open this now. In the mid piece. Yeah, but patina is very hard to counter. Very, very difficult to counter, so it's okay if you get patina on your keyboards. Like, live with it. Honestly, live with it. Okay, so gaskets are already here. Need to align. These gaskets don't stick. There was a gasket in the case. Does patina affect sound? No, it does not. Patina is only on the outer. It's like only the. It's like the paint job of your brass weight that gets affected. It doesn't affect the sound. It doesn't affect the material, like density wise and stuff. So patina is fine. It's just looks that gets kind of thrown in the bin with patina. But you can force patina keyboard actually, and I have force patina a keyboard of mine. And you can color the patina as well, which is pretty cool. These gaskets don't stick. It's so weird. So do they just fall off? Huh. Weird. How's your force patina? It's nice. I have it on my Frog TKL. So now my Frog TKL is the artificial patina or force patina. Patina work. And it's very nice. You know, previously my Frog TKL looks so bad with the natural patina that it has, and then we changed it into a slightly blue patina, and it looks fantastic. So yeah, I would love to try flame patina, if that's possible sometime in the future. I'd love to try that flame patina. Very cool. I send the patina is so local. There's a guy called Bian. He did the patina for my board, and it was a very good result. So happy with it. Can we see it? I'll take it out later. Let me finish this one first. Knee Deep is the most famous one, but it's kind of expensive, especially that you have to ship it to America to get it patinaed, so I'm glad that we are starting to have local ones. It's good. Local patina. Nice. This board's not too hard to build. The TX stab stopper keeps falling off and it keeps disappearing. So annoying. Alright, so how are we actually supposed to get the Bluetooth module? Oh, okay, so where's the Bluetooth thing? So this is the Bluetooth thing. This is my first time handling, like, putting in everything for the Bluetooth and stuff. I've never done this before. All we need to do is, like, this little module right here should make it Bluetooth. So we just click it in place like that. Oh, it's pretty easy. Just click it in place. And then there's the on and off switch is right on the bottom of there. So, okay, so this is the battery. So many cables. This is the battery. Percent board. I love this is my first time actually building a percent board. So yeah, this is my first time experiencing building with percents keyword. Do I need to electrical tape this this battery pack? Do I need to do that? Or do I don't need to? I feel like I don't need to, right? I think it's safe. Don't need to electrical tape it. I'm pretty certain. Yeah. Try it out first. There's a lot of cables on this keyboard. Lots of cables. It's getting a little bit jumbled up. Okay. All we need now is to screw them in. Hopefully this sounds good. I've never built a percent board, so I don't know how usually their keyboards sound. But a lot of people say it's hollow, so we should actually put the case foams in. Almost forgot to do that. Case foam. There's 2 layers of case foam on this, surprisingly. So it means there is a lot of... What's this supposed to go like that? Oh yeah. So... Interesting though. Interesting. So it goes like... How does this go? So it goes through the foam. It goes like that. And then there's another layer of foam which is supposed to go... Where is this supposed to go? Over here? No, surely not. It's supposed to here? Where does this go? Let me see. Oscar ready to stick the foam wherever he feels like. I think it should be down here on the bottom. Can't be on the top. It's covering everything, is it? Or is it on the top? It's kind of weird shaped as well. I assume this is for the middle, so it should be like that, but it's hitting the rotary encoder. So, okay, I'll remove that foam first. Let's just use the ones we have already. Doesn't really show on the render. Can't really see. Under the big one? Oh, wait. Yeah, it is under the big one. Is it? No, it can't be. It can't be under the big one because the rotary encoder is blocking it. That's the issue. The rotary encoder is blocking the passage. But it can't go on the top either because it would be too full. Huh. Weird. Oh well. Just leave that one out. Test the Bluetooth later. Plugged in. All right. Make sure the cables are not jumbled up. Okay. You might just have to chop it. Maybe, but I won't risk chopping it now. I'll let my client decide whether he wants to chop it or not. I like the feet, but sadly it's not the one where you can push it up and down. It would have been so cool though. But it's too much to ask. It adjusts the height of your keyboard as well, so it's pretty cool. All right, awesome. It's that. Let's see if it works. Let's see if the Bluetooth works. Hopefully there's no explosion that comes from this. Well, it does light up. It does light up. Has adjustable feet. Yeah, it does. Adjustable angle, actually. Not really. Yeah. It adjusts the angle. So it works wirelessly. Let me search it. I'm about to explode. Let's search on the Bluetooth if it's... okay, let's see. Bluetooth and devices. Add device. Bluetooth. Oh, it does. It instantly detects SCOG reboot BLE. And done.